All right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA, guys. I know you missed me. I know you missed me. I know you missed me, but your boy is back right here in the flesh. What's going on, people? And I'm not here with a video short. I'm here with a live stream, guys. I'm here with a live stream. What's going on, man? Let's see. We got some things to talk about today. We got some things to talk about today, guys. Some matchups being made. I don't think I ain't been sitting back. I don't think I ain't been sitting back out of the game. I have been a little busy, but it's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's okay. I'm back. Teron Brown, what's up, man? It's been a minute. Yes, my boy Teron Brown. Where the hell you been, bro? I just been doing, you know what I'm saying, doing videos, waiting to see your name pop up, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It has definitely been a minute. Teron Brown was popping, man. It's been a minute since I've been on a live stream, but you know I had to come back with the heat. You know what I'm saying? I had to come back with it. You know what I'm saying? And get back into the swing of it, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just looking back. You know what I'm saying? Took a minute, just a little bit off, man. Like, it's crazy I have to wait till Memorial Day to go live, a day that I'm not working. But I just look back through my archives, man, and my first video I uploaded in 2017. So that's a little minute ago. 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. That's 5 years ago, man. So, man, I've been on these YouTube airways for 5 years, man. Wow, that's just wild. That's wild. What's up, Stamina MC? London Calling. What it do, BJ? What's up, my dude? You know what I'm here to talk about, man. You see it in the title. You know what I'm saying? You see it in the title. You know what I'm here to talk about. Stamina, I got to know, man. I got to know what you thinking, my friend. I got to know what you're thinking about some of these matchups, man. I want to talk about Macy Barbour, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, guys. Y'all know how I feel about Macy Barbour. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Combo, the guru? Combo Breaker 99 in the building. What's up, my guy? Y'all know what I want to talk about. Like, listen, Macy Barbour has now defeated Jillian Robertson and Montana De La Rosa. You know what I'm saying? She's defeated them both. You know what I'm saying? Macy Barbour might be the fucking hammer here that's just going off the radar here. You know what I'm saying? That's flying up under everybody's radar. You know what I'm saying? Macy Barbour may be the one to shake up the top half of this division. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Macy Barbour, man, Macy Barbour is putting it together. Like, you couldn't have told me before she fought Jillian Robertson that Jillian Robertson wouldn't be able to take Macy Barbour down. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't tell me that Jillian Robertson couldn't take her down. You know what I'm saying? You would have never told me before she fought Montana De La Rosa that Macy Barbour would beat Montana in the clinch, that Macy Barbour would be physically stronger than Montana in the clinch. You know what I'm saying? Still didn't get to see how he would have played out on the feet, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, they still didn't get to see how that Montana Macy played out on the feet. But, you know what I'm saying? In close and in the clinch, you would have never told me that Montana would have made all sorts of mistakes in the clinch with Macy Barbour, you know what I'm saying? And got grinded out. You know what I'm saying? Over 3 rounds. Never would have thought you'd have heard me say that. Well, oh, you better believe it, Combo. You better believe it, my dude. I'll definitely get ready to be talking about the beast. But Macy Barbour is flying up under the radar, guys. Macy Barbour staying low, getting them wins. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to sit up here and I have to respect Macy Barbour and what she's doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Macy Barbour, she's in there banging. And she's fighting with confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoo, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Macy Barbour might be that unrecognized threat right here that we keep, you know what I'm saying, we feeling. We don't know who it is. We're trying to get everybody to show us how much of a threat they are, but Macy Barbour showing, you know what I'm saying? You give me some low-hanging fruit, I'm gonna knock that low-hanging fruit off. You know what I'm saying? And Montana was there to win that fight. You know what I'm saying? That was Montana's fight. That Montana was supposed to bag that win against Macy Barbour and be in real talks of a real fight. You know what I'm saying? And she couldn't even do it, man. She couldn't even do it. Montana couldn't even out-clinch Macy Barbour. Like, what? What? The whole combo said, "What's up, Tron? What you think about Gone Saturday?" Listen. Surreal Gone. I have to give it to Surreal Gone. You know what I'm saying? Because Surreal Gone is he brings like a what's the word I'm looking for? He brings like a pace and a. Oh, by the way, guys, it's open mic. Links are open. If anybody wants to link, y'all just let me know. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute since I've been on. You know what I'm saying? So, show you boys some love. No, that ain't off topic. That's not off topic, Teron. This is an MMA show, bro. Tony Ferguson. Yes, Tony Ferguson versus Li Jingliang. I want to see Tony Ferguson back at 170. Maybe that power comes back. You know what I'm saying? That power cut, Tony Ferguson power comes back. You know what I'm saying? So, for sure. Hell yeah. Guys, I am sipping on cold Modelo right now. But Surreal Gone, man, he's bringing a style and a pace. And I don't even really know how to explain it. I don't even really know how to explain what Surreal Gone is doing. Surreal Gone is bringing I don't know, man, I want to say Stephen Wonderboy Thompson type, you know what I'm saying, type, I don't even know, man. He's so light on his feet, you know what I'm saying, and his footwork is so good, you know what I'm saying, and then he just fires away. It's crazy to see somebody at that kind of weight, moving the way that Surreal Gone moves. This guy doesn't move like a 250 something pound man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the way he floated in and out on Tai Tuivasa, and guys, I was going for Tai Tuivasa, and we can see throughout the course of that fight, we can see why people were going for Tai Tuivasa, because Tai can hit you with one shot and then he can put you down. Tai got that one hitter quitter. Greg Hardy found out the wrong way about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Greg Hardy straight up found out the wrong way about how that one hitter quitter, even when he's rocked. You know what I'm saying? But just, dude, just the constant touching of Surreal Gone over the course of that fight, man. Just the jabs. I mean, just jabbing Tai Tuivasa's face off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how you use a jab right there. And also, we got to give a little bit more respect to Surreal Gone. Looking at how he fought Francis Ngannou, he was able to do that against Francis Ngannou. He was able to touch Francis Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? Touch him, you know what I'm saying, and touch his legs, you know what I'm saying, and then jab, you know what I'm saying. And then I get it, man. I get it. I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? That's what an active point fighter looks like. You know what I'm saying? An active point fighter that moves forward. That's what's so different about Surreal Gone. He's an active point fighter at heavyweight who's on the toe balls of his feet and moving forward. It's kind of crazy. It's so crazy. So crazy. Oh, yeah. But it is what it is, you know? Tai just couldn't get the job done. No knock on Tai Tuivasa, you know what I'm saying? Tai Tuivasa has streaked here lately, you know what I'm saying? This guy come back from being cut out of the UFC, you know what I'm saying? 3-fight losing streak. This guy was on a 3-fight losing streak, guys. And this guy came back and is trying to make it happen. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. Yeah, man, Tai Tuivasa trying to get back on the horse, man, and he's been, you know what I'm saying, this little run that Tuivasa's been on, it's been good, man. It's good. So, it is what it is. Somebody said, let me see here. Ferguson should be able to win this one. He should be. Li Jingliang is still a good fighter, though. I'm just curious to see how Tony Ferguson will look. No, Teron Brown. Dude, have you forgotten that Tony Ferguson won the Ultimate Fighter at welterweight? There's no flab on Tony Ferguson. Gone took that shot well and kept his composure. Yeah, he took that shot well. He got dropped. He got dropped. Tony Ferguson doesn't know the meaning of the word flabby. Yeah, I don't think so, man. I think Tony Ferguson gonna be ready to go. Tony Ferguson gonna be ready to go for sure. Better believe it. Let's see. shot well and kept his composure. Yeah, good fights this past week. Robert Whittaker, of course, looking like the stud he is. You know what I'm saying? Robert Whittaker went out there and came, beat Marvin Vettori better than Izzy did. Like, that second fight with Izzy, man, I had Robert Whittaker winning that fight. I just don't understand how these defensive strikers can just win these fights, man. I just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand how they gave that fight to Izzy. Her Ferguson put on size going into the fight with Li Jingliang. Yeah, I mean, because the problem is he's been killing himself to keep making 155. 170, man, that's a good place for Tony Ferguson. He's got power at 170. That's how he won the Ultimate Fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got that kind of power at 170. I love that. I love Tony Ferguson at 170. That's how I got to know who Tony Ferguson was. And then he dropped down to lightweight and, he started making noise and went on this incredible run at 155 pounds, man, which I can't even argue about that. Like, his run at 155 pounds is legendary. Like, that kind of run, man, 12 fight win streak or something like 11, 12 fight win streak, maybe even 13. Tony Ferguson, man, a fucking animal. It's crazy that him and Khabib never fought, man. It's crazy because at that time, Tony Ferguson, man, he couldn't be stopped. At that time, he couldn't be stopped, but I still don't think he would have beat Khabib, though. I think Khabib would have put him to sleep somehow. But let's get into this Jennifer Maia versus Marina Morose fight, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I think I misunderstood. I said something to Combo Breaker 99 about it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And I think I misunderstood what Combo said. He was like, well, who else is there? I'm thinking about who else is there for Jennifer. I think you were saying, Combo, who else is there for Morose to fight? I think I was responding. I thought you were saying who else was there for Jennifer Maia to fight. And I'm thinking, okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? But then I went back and said, maybe he was talking about who else was there for Macy, for Marina Morose to fight. I got a good fight for Marina Morose. That's Macy Barbour. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't she fight Macy Barbour? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, see, I knew you meant for Morose. Yeah, I knew you meant for Morose. Why ain't she fighting Macy Barbour? You know what I'm saying? The hammer. The real hammer. You know what I'm saying? Macy Barbour is the fucking hammer. I'm going to have to start giving my respect to Macy Barbour. She's taking out my two girls. She knocked out Jillian Robertson and she dominated Montana De La Rosa. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to start giving Macy Barbour that her props. You know what I'm saying? Like, Macy Barbour out here fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, she beat Miranda Maverick. I mean, Miranda Maverick, Montana De La Rosa back to back. I mean, come on, man. Then she beat, who was that she beat? Jessica I? Like, Macy Barbour, man. Is her clinch game, is her clinch game underrated? Is Macy Barbour's clinch game underrated? I think it is. I underestimated her clinch game. You know what I'm saying? I underestimated her clinch game. I know that for sure. I thought Montana would have her beat in the clinch. You know what I'm saying? But she exposed that clinch is not good. She exposed that Jillian Robertson, she exposed that Jillian Robertson struggles with bigger, stronger fighters that she can't drag to the ground. And she exposed that Montana De La Rosa, if you get up under Montana and make her stand up straight in that clinch, it nullifies her takedowns, her striking, everything. It nullifies everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but on paper, it's still a dub, though. It's still a dub on paper, you know? You're really going to be cheerleading this bar from now on. You're going to make me stay here a bit less comfortable now. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not cheering for Macy Barbour. But giving Macy Barbour the respect that she deserves for the wins that she's put together here recently, I've got to give Macy Barbour her credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, personal feelings aside, that's what I keep trying to tell y'all about Casey O'Neill. Put the personal feelings aside. Let's look at what the fighter has actually done. Let's look at what the fighter has actually done. And if you ask me, Macy Barbour's done a lot here recently. You know what I'm saying? She took a big fall I gotta get my charger. Hold on, guys. Jesus. So unprepared. So unprepared, guys. But yeah, like, Macy Barbour gets credit for what she's done because she's done it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all hate Macy Barbour. Like, you can hate Macy Barbour for all the... Oh, dang it. Hold on, y'all. Y'all can hate Macy Barbour for all the reasons in the world, though. But we all picked Montana to beat her, and we all picked Jillian Robertson to beat her, and we all picked Miranda Maverick to beat her. You know what I'm saying? Like, we picking against Macy Barbour. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we picked Robertson to beat her. We picked Montana to beat her. We picked everybody to beat her. You know what I'm saying? And she's beating them. Think about it. The big losses, the losses that would have been big, real big, bigger than the losses that she already had, would have been Montana De La Rosa, Jillian Robertson, Miranda Maverick. But she beat all of them. You know what I'm saying? She beat them all. We knew she would lose to Alexa Grasso. We figured she would lose to, you know what I'm saying, Roxanne Modafferi, but it is what it is. She didn't lose those fights. She didn't lose that Jillian Robertson fight, that Miranda Maverick fight, that Jessica I fight, that Montana De La Rosa fight. She won those fights. So we're going to have to start giving Macy Barbour some kind of credit, guys. You know what I'm saying? But how come they didn't match Jennifer Maia up against a flyweight who's done more in the division with more of a name? You know what I'm saying? How come Robertson couldn't get that kind of a fight? Or how come, you know what I'm saying, Andrea Lee couldn't get that kind of a fight? Or how come, you know, Alexa Grasso, you know, well, she's matched up to fight Viviane Araujo. You know what I'm saying? But how come, you know, Casey O'Neill couldn't get that fight on her return? What's so special about Marina Moroz? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out, like, why give Marina Moroz that type of fight when, you know, Tracy Cortez could have fought her. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of these flyweights who have more of a name than Marina Moroz, you know what I'm saying, and who have done more in the division, and who is more, like, established, like, in the division. Why give her an opportunity to fight somebody like Jennifer Maia? You know what I'm saying? I guess maybe I'm just not understanding the logic behind it. Maybe I'm the one not getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm the one not understanding it. Is it me? Or does somebody feel the same way I feel about it? You know, it's just a weird matchup. It's just a weird matchup. But, you know, people going to say whatever. Oh, Marina Moroz did this. Or Marina Moroz did that. Or Marina Moroz this. You know, it's going to be something. It's gonna be something. Uh-oh. Stamina MC said, am I really about to be cheering for Macy Barbour? No, I ain't gonna be cheering for Macy Barbour, but I'm gonna give Macy Barbour the respect she deserves. But anyway, how are you guys feeling about Marina Moroz and Jennifer Maia? Like, I don't know how. I mean, you know. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Stylistic wise though, like how do we see it looking like? Okay, Combo says Maia does need to fight down, but don't know this far down. Yeah, like it's kind of far down. Like if we would have saw an announcement that said Tracy Cortez versus Jennifer Maia, then our thought process would have been, you know, I would have been like, okay, they're making Maia fight down against an up and coming, you know, a budding prospect who's done some things in the UFC, who's somewhat memorable. Or if it would have been, okay, you know what I'm saying, Jennifer Maia versus Casey O'Neill, booked for January for Casey O'Neill's return. I'm like, okay, she's fighting a ranked flyweight. You know, she's fighting down, but she's fighting somebody that's not too far away from her in the rankings, who's down. You know what I'm saying? If she can get past Casey O'Neill, if she can turn back Casey O'Neill, then okay. You know what I'm saying? But Marina Moroz, somebody who ain't even really been ranked, like, that was just wild. Who's had so many pullouts, like, or even if they would have said Andrea Lee, I'd have said, okay, I get it. Andrea Lee is like the gatekeeper for the bottom half of the division. So you got Andrea Lee versus Jennifer Maia. I'm down with it. Two big, strong flyweights, absolutely. Two of the, you know, been fighting toward the top of the division. One's challenged for a belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, wasn't Andrea Lee the former Invicta champion? Like, yeah, like, I'm down. I'm down. But Marina Moroz, like, man, like, I still need to see. I was still waiting on the announcement. Marina Moroz versus Montana De La Rosa. Like, that's what I'm waiting on. I'm like, okay, they giving her Jennifer Maia? But who knows if she'll even make it to the fight. Listen. These flyweights better be ready. Like, some of these flyweights better be on tap for that fight, because I'm telling you guys that something can happen in this fight. Jennifer Maia can miss weight. Marina Moroz can pull out, having visa issues. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you guys, these lower level flyweights who's looking for that opportunity, they need to be ready. They need to be ready, because somebody can pull out of this fight. You know what I'm saying? Short notice call, step in, fight Jennifer Maia. That's a great opportunity for somebody like a Tracy Cortez, somebody like a Montana De La Rosa. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's sitting down in there waiting to get, you know, Aaron Blanchfield. You know, even though Aaron is fighting Molly, you know what I'm saying? But, like, we've seen crazier things happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, somebody can fall out of this fight at the top. This doesn't feel like a very sturdy fight. You know what I'm saying? Moroz measures range better than Maia and pulls the trigger more. Yeah, she does. She does. But, you know, still, it's just like, I don't know, man. I just don't know. I just don't really know if Marina Moroz is really going to be able to hang with Jennifer Maia, especially if we see a better Jennifer Maia. Like, if we see an improved Jennifer Maia, you know what I'm saying? One that comes in, Jennifer Maia that comes in and, you know, a grapple heavy Jennifer Maia, like somebody who's like the old Jennifer Maia instead of this stuck on this 1-2 Jennifer Maia. You know what I'm saying? Like a Jennifer Maia who's being big and being physical and being the physically imposing flyweight that we all know that she is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see that. I want to see Jennifer Maia be that flyweight. But I'm telling you, man, there were much better fights. I would have rather have seen her clash with Macy Barbour, her clash with Andrea Lee, her clash with, you know, Aaron Blanchfield or Tracy Cortez or somebody like Molly McCann even. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have rather have seen that, because we don't know anything about Marina Moroz. Like, Marina Moroz, if she wins this fight, people still aren't going to know who she is. You know what I'm saying? If Aaron Blanchfield was to go in here and beat Jennifer Maia, then, you know, instantly everybody's going to say, oh, well, we need to be watching out for Aaron Blanchfield. Like, I'm just talking about, I'm not saying that Moroz is any less skilled than any of these other girls that could have fought Jennifer Maia. What I'm saying is that it would have been better for the division if it was one of the girls who already had a name. You know what I'm saying? If it were a Tracy Cortez or a Montana De La Rosa or a Andrea Lee, you know what I'm saying, that decided, or Casey O'Neill that took the fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, one of these girls are getting an opportunity to step up. What's going to happen? Yeah, like, right, like Moroz versus McCann. Oh, ooh, stamina. Ooh, I just thought about it. Like, when McCann bullied Marina Morose in there, like, I'm just being real. Like, was she bullying Marina Morose in there? Like, what? I'm just thinking about that. Damn it. That's crazy. That is real crazy. Moroz versus McCann. I don't know. That's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Or, I mean, I hate to say this. I don't hate to say this because I love this fighter. Or what if we would have got Priscilla Cachoeira versus Jennifer Maia? Priscilla Cachoeira versus Jennifer Maia. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just being real. Like, I'm just being 100% real. Priscilla Cachoeira versus Jennifer Maia. I'm down for that shit. But this Marina Moroz fight, I mean, I'm gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna watch the fight. I'm gonna be present. I'm gonna do a post-fight video about it. You know what I'm saying? But it just ain't. It ain't that appealing as some of the other fights that could have been made with Jennifer Maia. I'm pretty sure there was a host of other flyweights that if they would have looked up and said, if their manager would have called them and said, hey, they're offering Jennifer Maia, that would have taken this fight. And it probably would have been a much more, juice-filling fight. One of those fights where, when you hear it, it just feels juicy. Like Chukagian, Fiorot, you know what I'm saying? Like Catelyn Chukagian and Manon Fiorot. Like, when I hear that, I just want to just... Telling you. That fight right there, guys. I'm telling you, that motherfucking fight right there. I'm going to get to that fight. So, Viviane Araujo, Alexa Grasso, scheduled for next month. At this point, I'm just ready to see this fight. Like, of course, I'm going for my girl, Alexa Grasso. I mean, I wouldn't go for anybody else. So, of course, I'm going for Alexa Grasso. That's my girl. Oof. I wonder if Priscilla could punch herself out versus Jennifer because we know she can't take a shot. And we know she can take a shot. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Yes, but I don't know though. Cachoeira got that one hitter though. Like if Cachoeira don't land like Valentina lands though. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody hit Maia like Cachoeira could hit her. Maia's fought Chukagian. She's fought Valentina. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't been hit the same way that Cachoeira can hit her. So I mean that's a little bit different now. Colostrum said, I think Grasso and Araujo is 50-50. What do you think? I think it's 50-50. I think it's more of like I don't want to say 50-50. I'm gonna say 60-40 for Grasso. I'm gonna say 60-40 Grasso. Only because, for one, I've seen more of a killer instinct coming from Alexa Grasso in her last couple of fights. I've seen Alexa Grasso sitting down on her punches in her last couple of fights. I've seen Alexa Grasso's cardio never fade. You know what I'm saying? I've seen her heart fade a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I've never seen her cardio fade. Versus Araujo, her heart can go for 3, 4, 5 rounds, but her cardio fails her. And in the end, both scenarios, you get kind of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, Grasso, Araujo, I think is just the more technical skill fighter. You know what I'm saying? The jabs, the leg kicks, the combinations. You know what I'm saying? The forward pressure from Grasso. You know what I'm saying? I just think that Grasso's just too... See, the thing about Araujo is, like, Montana is a lower-level striker. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, she beat up Montana. Like, I get it. Yeah, she beat up Montana. But Montana... hold on, y'all. Montana made it competitive with Viviane Araujo in a pure striking match. You know what I'm saying? Montana made it competitive and was able to land, you know what I'm saying, a lot on Viviane Araujo. You know what I'm saying? Like, Montana was in there. She was never out of the fight. Yes, she was bloodied up. She was beat up. You know what I'm saying? But she was never out of that fight. You know what I'm saying? So, if Montana was able to go 3 rounds, you know what I'm saying, tit for tat with Araujo. So I'm trying to think maybe like, you know, I'm trying to put it into the perspective like Grasso is just better footwork than Montana, better jabs than Montana, you know what I'm saying, better combinations. And it was like as soon as Montana started throwing combinations instead of just one shot, then they were like landing. And Araujo was open to it, especially in the second round. You know what I'm saying? Like Araujo was open to be hit by it. You know what I'm saying? And just Montana just couldn't, I think Montana just couldn't find a place to say. She didn't know if she wanted to be a jabber. She didn't know if she wanted to throw these combinations, ending with these leg kicks. Like she just didn't, she could never settle into one thing versus Alexa Grasso. I never have to worry about her not settling into something. Like I know what she's going to do and I know what she can compete with. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what Alexa Grasso can compete with. And I think that what I've seen from Viviane Araujo is tailor-made for Alexa Grasso to point her to death. You know what I'm saying? And if she were to get tired, like I feel like if Grasso were to get tired, if Araujo were to get tired, that's not going to look good for her because Grasso will probably try to go after her and finish the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Grasso will go after her and try. This new Grasso will go after her and try to finish the fight. You know. So yeah, it's that's why it's 60-40. But you know, you always have that Araujo always presents that danger of rocking somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like she can rock you, and if she put you, you know, if she get Grasso backing up the way you know Macy Barbour did. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Yeah, like, you know, I don't know, man. It's just crazy. Let's see. Clostrom says Grasso got good boxing, but I think Araujo got better grappling. Yeah, I think Araujo's grappling is better, but it's the cardio, man. If the cardio doesn't keep up, then, you know, how good is your grappling really if you don't have any cardio to back it up? Mojo says who would get more title shot talk or consideration out of the winner of Grasso versus Araujo? I'm gonna have to go with Grasso. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's already talking about Alexa Grasso. And the Grasso's already said she wants to fight for the belt. You know what I'm saying? So she wants to fight Valentina. And Grasso ain't... contrary to popular belief, I had to find the right phrase to use. Contrary to popular belief, Alexa Grasso ain't scared to fucking get in there and fight anybody. She ain't scared to get in there and fight anybody. Nobody. I don't care how you put it. She ain't scared to go in there and fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? People think, oh, like I said, once again, like I said before, weeks ago when on the live stream when I was talking, you know what I'm saying? There's this narrative out there that Alexa Grasso is this soft fighter, you know what I'm saying? Like this soft, you know what I'm saying, scared fighter, and that's horse shit. That's what it is. That's pure horse shit. You know? Alexa Grasso when did she show to be scared of anybody? She went in there against the Bull and Tatiana Suarez, didn't blink an eye. You know what I'm saying? Went in there against Carla Esparza, didn't blink an eye. Alexa Grasso ain't scared of nobody. She fighting championship level fighters. You know what I'm saying? Macy, but now flyweight, when she come to flyweight, she fought somebody who was supposed to fight for the belt. You know what I'm saying? She finished her. You know, she fought somebody she fought 2 girls in a row at flyweight who was supposed to knock her out. Jillian Kim was supposed to knock her out. Jillian Kim was supposed to catch Alexa Grasso and knock her out. And then for damn sure, Macy Barbour was supposed to knock her out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was saying that. You know, Macy Barbour gonna knock her out. Macy Barbour gonna knock her out. I don't think so. I'm not sure we've even seen Vivi in a 5-rounder, and we've already ready for her. I'd pick anyone over Araujo over 25 minutes. I even pick BJ over Araujo across 5 rounds. I don't know about that one. Vivi might have a little bit better cardio than me, bro. Over 5 rounds. Is this a 5 round? I think this is a 5-round fight, ain't it? This is a main event. Oh no. This is a 5-round fight. If I look, Google is telling me that this is a main event, guys. This is a fight night main event. Oh boy, this is not. That is not good for Viviane Araujo, man. I hope she comes in the best shape that she could ever come in. I'm telling you, because she gonna get beat up in rounds 3, 4, and 5. Like 3, 4, and 5, Alexa Grasso might finish her in round 4. Like she'll beat her up. It'll be competitive round 1. It'll somewhat be competitive. It'll be 9-9 round 1, 10-9 Grasso round 2, 10-8 Grasso round 3, and then she'll finish her in the 4th round. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Who do you think is the biggest threat to Val at flyweight? In terms of rankings, or actually just in terms of anyone, I think that the biggest threats to her at flyweight right now are Manon Fiorot and I'm talking about, ranked, and that's close to fighting her. Manon Fiorot and Callan Chukagian still, and other than Tyler Santos, of course, other than Tyler Santos, you might be right. Other than Tyler Santos, I'm gonna say Manon Chukagian, because Chukagian, based on what I've seen from Chukagian since that fight, man, I still think that Chukagian can pose problems for Valentina on the feet. The thing about Chukagian is, Chukagian got to stop being beat before she go into these fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got to stop letting herself be bullied by people in these fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chukagian got, like, the way she asserted her dominance toward the end of that fight with Amanda Ebos, and like Chukagian got to stop. Hey, Lafayette, stop playing with Macy Barbour. But the thing about it is, with Chukagian has to be who she is from the jump in a fight with somebody like Valentina. Like, Chukagian got to be who she is from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can't throw her punches and shit short. Like, Chukagian got to, like, commit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the same way she was committing on them 1-2s against Amanda Ebos. Like, that second fight with Jennifer Maia, she got to commit to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Chukagian's a threat to everyone except Valentina, in my opinion. You want to say Chukagian, you want to take her off of that, Chukagian does all things well. Like, you want to take her off of that because she lost that fight to Valentina. But when you look at Chukagian, she just keeps showing us over and over and over and over and over who she is. Like, she just keeps showing us, you know what I'm saying? I lost to Valentina, but you ain't going to beat me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person ain't going to beat me. You ain't going to beat me. Oh, you want to bring somebody from another division? You still ain't going to beat me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a weird thing for Callan Chukagian. Like, I just wish Chukagian was just like a little bit stronger and just a little bit bigger. Like, that's the only thing I wish for her. But other than that, I'm looking at Manon Fiorot. You know what I'm saying? My girl, the king, Casey O'Neill, of course, is out. The king is out right now. You know what I'm saying? King Casey O'Neill is out. She'll be back sooner than you think. You know what I'm saying? But I still got Alexa Grasso. Other than that, I got Alexa Grasso. Yeah, Combo, if she was stronger, maybe. Like, I don't know, man. It's just like I see Chukagian, but I see her as very, like, noodly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see her as, like, she don't have a lot of physical strength. Like, even when she, like, digs underhooks on some of these girls, like, these girls, they easily outpower Chukagian. Like, Chukagian's easily out-grapple, like, out-strength in the clinch and shit like that. Marcus Bell, what's poppin', man? Man, it's good to see the crew. It's good to see the crew back, man. It's good to see the crew back in my comment section, man. I miss you guys. Yeah, but Chukagian, man, I don't know. Like, even when she's digging for like, when I see girls like Macy Barbour or Casey O'Neill, when they dig for those underhooks in the clinch, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing power. I'm seeing strength when they turning these girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, even girls like JJ Aldrich and Aaron Blanchfield, like, when they dig those underhooks and they lift and turn, like that's what I'm used to seeing, that power. Like Chukagian, I don't really see that, you know. That Amanda Ebas is a threat to Callan when it comes to grappling. Marcus Bell. I thought Lafayette said I thought Rebus beat Chukagian. It was close, but Chukagian started sitting down on that 1-2 at the end, man. At the end, she started sitting down on that 1-2. I don't see a striker beating Val. It will take a strong wrestler like Tatiana Suarez. Yeah, Tatiana, I think, absolutely beats Valentina just based on the skill. You know what I mean? Just based on, you know, what type of fighter they are. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it ain't about who's the better MMA fighter. It's just who's the better fighter at that point. When you got two elite fighters of two different extremes like that, you know what I'm saying? When you got two people who are absolutely at the top of their game, but in two different worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, at that point, it comes down to just who makes the right move. You know what I'm saying? Because one wrong move from either person, the fight's over. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, you know, when it comes to fighters like Valentina, Tatiana Suarez, Tatiana is the most elite fighter to never hold the belt in the UFC. Just going to put it like that. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Yeah, it's wild. Suarez is supposed to be fighting soon. Lafayette, if you follow her on Instagram, she is training her ass off. Like, I'm talking, Suarez is training like hell. There's a few girls that I'm seeing just training. Montana training. Casey O'Neill rehabbing that injury. I see Tatiana Suarez training. I see Carla Esparza training. There's a lot of these WMMA fighters that are just training like hell. It should be, I'm looking early 2023 for Casey O'Neill to have a fight. You know what I'm saying? We might get Casey O'Neill versus Andrea Lee. Oh, with that being said, it's time to get another beer, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, Andrea Lee versus Casey O'Neill, but shit, if you're gonna ask me, I mean, if you're really gonna ask me, throw Juju in there with somebody. You know what I'm saying? She's a bona fide UFC fighter now. Throw Juju the Killer Miller in there with somebody. Who we gonna see Juju fight first? That's the question. Who is Juju fighting first? Oh my God. That's what we need to be asking ourselves. Who is Juju fighting first? I need to know. I need somebody to drop that comment in the comment section. Nah, Jasmine Vicious, she can't keep up with Juju, bro. Nah, I don't think Jasmine Vicious can keep up with Juju, bro. Juju would smash Jasmine Vicious needs to fight somebody like Caitlin Neal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't even know if they're going to sign those girls like Caitlin Neal and Claire Guthrie. Like, I'm not even sure if they're going to sign those girls. I think they should sign those girls. You know what I'm saying? But throw her in there. 115er. Who's a 115er? Not Juju. Not Juju. Juju ain't no 115. Juju versus Casey O'Neill. I'm down to see it. Test her. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin is an Invicta. Okay. Ulysses, what's up? Oh, shit. Somebody about to light the fire. Ulysses that came in the building. Oh shit. Y'all do me a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, please. Y'all like y'all be forgetting how to smash the like button or something. Yeah, smash that like button when y'all come in. Jesus. Y'all can't even welcome your boy back with some likes. Welcome your boy back with some likes. Damn. Y'all wow. I would like to see Juju versus Casey in the summer. Oh, for real? Oh, y'all want to see Juju versus Casey O'Neill? Okay. I think Val will win more convincingly next time against Santos. She's working on her ground game and adding the judo in there. I think she knows the threats coming up are going to try what Tyler did. And there's a lot of girls that are capable of doing that too, Mojo. You know what I'm saying? Manon Fiorot is capable of high amplitude takedowns, and you know what I'm saying? Like, these girls coming are aware of the, you know, how to do it. Get this girl to the, and then you got people like Juju winning the Ultimate Fighter. Like, I can understand if like a striker like Caitlin Neal won the Ultimate Fighter or Brogan Sanchez won the Ultimate Fighter. No, people like Juliana Miller are winning the Ultimate Fighter. Right, combo Juju versus Andrea Lee. That's what I'm talking about. That's the type of shit I'm talking about right there. Right there. Right there, man. That's what I'm saying. Andrea Lee always claim she ain't got nobody to fight her. I guarantee you they put a contract in front of Juliana Miller's face that says, you want to fight Andrea Lee? You damn right I want to fight Andrea Lee. You damn right she'll fight Andrea Lee. Put somebody in there with Juju. Let somebody feel that Juju pressure up in that piece. Let somebody get in there with that Juju pressure. Shit. And let's see how long they last. That's couple said Juju by TKO. I'm telling you. Juju hell, boy. Juliana Miller is hell in that cage, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, she hell in there. Hell. Hell in that cage. Julia Vasquez. I don't think I know who that is. Juju versus O'Neal, please. That's a good fight. Ulysses, that's a great fight. That's a great fight. I love it. I love all of it. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to have to start putting, Juju got too much hype. They're going to have to put Juju in there with somebody. Whether it's Antonina, Lord, please, I beg you. Lord, I come to you on both of my knees. Guys, we need to bow our heads in the word of prayer, please. Please close your eyes. We pray that you do not let them put Juliana Miller in the cage with Antonina Shevchenko. Lord, I pray that you please don't do that. Please don't let them put Antonina Shevchenko in there with Juliana Miller. Okay? Oh, you mean Juliana Velasquez. Okay, Lafayette. I got what you're saying. Let's see. I'm just begging, like, because that'll be her funeral. That'll be Antonina Casey versus Juliana. No, man, Juliana Velasquez couldn't. She wouldn't be able to stay in there with Casey O'Neill. Nah. Not with the way she fight. No. No. She wouldn't beat Casey O'Neill. Juliana Velasquez need to fight somebody like a Antonina, maybe. You know? With the way she fight, I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. Juliana, I think the girls in the UFC would smash Juliana Velasquez. They would smash her. You know what I'm saying? They would literally smash her. They would smash that girl, dude. Like Juju and them, they will smash Juliana Velasquez. So she just, unless she becomes this killer that everybody says she is, these girls will smash her, dude. These girls will come forward on her and they will smash her. Like, I'm just being like, Priscilla, put her in there with Priscilla Cachoeira. Put Juliana Velasquez in there with Priscilla Cachoeira. That's what I can feed her, Priscilla Cachoeira. You know, Cachoeira would knock her dome off. Let's be real, guys. Let's be 100% honest here. Let's be 100. She would get smashed in the UFC. She would get taken down, you know, by somebody that's bigger than Alima Lay McFarland, somebody who can hold her down. Because really, I think the only thing that really messed up McFarland was just the size difference when the fight when she was trying to, you know what I'm saying, hold her down. Like she couldn't her body was, her frame was too long. I mean, Velasquez, what has she showed us though? Stamina? Like, what did she show? She hasn't showed us anything. Like, you can say the same thing about Israel Adesanya, but he showed us how he can knock out Paulo Costa and how he can knock out Robert Whittaker and stuff like that. Like, he showed us these things. He's the same type of fighter as Velasquez, but he has showed us that he can turn it up when it's actually time to turn it up. When have we seen Juliana Velasquez turn it up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. I guess we about to get it popping in here. Combo Breaker 99 wants a link. Combo Breaker 99 wants a link, guys. This guy wants a link. You guys want to see Combo Breaker 99 get in the building? Y'all want to see Combo Breaker 99 in the building. She is a big flyweight. She is a big flyweight. I give her that. But what has she done with the big flyweightness and stuff? Has she imposed that on anybody? Have we seen Juliana Velasquez impose her size on anybody? She damn sure didn't impose it on McFarland. You know, she damn sure didn't impose it on what's her name? Liz Carmouche. So who has she been showing us, you know, this big dominant overpowering flyweight arsenal? Like, who has she been showing it to? She ain't been showing it to Bellator. Maybe she's fighting from some other promotion, that y'all are watching, you know what I'm saying? Because she damn sure ain't showing that on, you know what I'm saying? I'm not nervous for Tony Ferguson, Tehran. I'm not nervous. Oh, everybody says send Lafayette. Stop it. Stop it before I kick you out, Lafayette. Stop it. This Lafayette said that she beat McFarland silly. Now come on now. Come on now. Stop it. Let me see. Let me type this link out for Combo, man. Y'all know this dude got to come in with his bullshit and stuff. Y'all know he got to come in with his bullshit. So I'm gonna let him slide up in here talking all monotone and whatnot. I'm gonna let him slide in. I sent it to you, Combo. I'm gonna let this dude slide up in here. Y'all know how he do, man. You know, talking all monotone and shit. You know, but I'm gonna stay strong. I'm gonna stay strong. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay strong. I ain't gonna let this man talk me out of, you know, this man will talk you in the circles before then he'll just talk you right on up out of your thought process. Nope. Hell no, not today. Yeah, I think Tony Ferguson does, Tehran Brown. I think Tony Ferguson is a better fighter at 170. I've been saying that. For sure. Hold on, guys. Check my doorbell camera. I just seen. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. Looks like we got Combo Breaker 99 in the building. What's up, Combo Breaker? What's up, Combo Breaker?
Oh, you were there talking trash. I said, yeah. Said, okay. You said I talk you in the circles, man.
You
You know,
taught
that's
me in
that
you taught me in the circles, and then you taught me right out of what I was saying, bro.
So that's that Chikagan ability right there. So that's why I
Exactly.
gotta give her
Yeah.
props, man. So I be putting those skills on you like that. So
The hell nah. Not today. So what's up, man? How you feeling about that Jennifer Maia, Marina Moroz? As a matter of fact, go ahead and say whatever you wanted to say, and then we'll get to the fights.
yeah, I wanted to talk about that fight real quick, man, because yeah, when you asked me about that, I was still kind of shocked about it because I think Marcus Bell had mentioned that to me the other day, and I was still like, man, that's kind of a weird jump. I was like,
That's a weird jump. Yeah.
yeah, because I was thinking, Moreau, she's a veteran, but I thought that was kind of a high jump. Like, where is Jennifer Meyer right now? Is she still top 10 or is she like 11 or something?
I think she might be out of the top 10. I got to look it up right quick.
Okay. Because she's up there. So I was just kind of thinking that was a high number. But then I was like, you know what? They're probably trying to give her somebody that can get it on the fly because, you know, Sarge just once again pulls out of a fight, right? So my thing is, Maya was probably the closest to being ready for a fight, even over Andrea Lee. So they was probably like, we got to give her this, we got to give her somebody just to keep a fight on this time
Right.
keep a slot on this fight card. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. But I mean, you couldn't ask Andrea Lee to fight. So who was the late replacement in the fight?
Oh, Jennifer Maya.
Okay, so but why Jennifer Maia though? Like why couldn't even to what you were saying? Why couldn't Moroz fight like a Macy Barbour or something like that? Like to me it's just too big of a jump, man. Like you were saying, it's just too big of a jump. MMA Art says he thinks that Marina Moroz wins the fight.
Oh yeah, I think she got the ability to win though. Like it's gonna push her high up in the ranking too. So I think she's gonna show up for this fight. There's even even though the ranking is so far between these two, Jennifer Maya really hasn't done much to make us say she's gonna wash Moreau. Moreau is
Right.
just like in a she just been so inactive. That's why she's where she is. But like skill wise, they're not too far apart because Maya's IQ just hasn't been up to par lately. If you look at what
Right.
Moreau's been doing, Moreau's been
Right.
like, showing her level. I mean, showing that she's better than Myra Buena Silva, better than what's her name, Agapova and all of them. So, this is probably where she needs to really be anyways, if you think about it.
I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I think it could be a matchup to really help Maya get some confidence. Because dude, she ain't. When the last time Maya won a fight?
Shoot, who she beat? She beat
I think it was
barely
just
beat Jessica I, and that was like a year ago.
right. Yeah. So Jessica I was like her last win, and that was a scrape me by win. You know what I'm saying? Like I see that big R word in Jennifer Maya's near future. You know what I'm saying? Just based on how she's looked. Jennifer Maya ran the flyweight world at one point. You know what I'm saying? But she's not. To me, she's not fighting like who she used to be. Um, you know what I'm saying? But if Morose goes in here and beats Jennifer Maya, do you think Morose gets that number 8 ranking, or do you think she just comes into the top 15 and somebody else gets booted out? Because that's what they
She
did.
might
That's what they did with Manon.
she might get she might get like 10. She might get like 10 or something like that because that's what happened with what is her name? Was it Cynthia? No, it was Andrea Lee. When Andrea Lee beat Calvillo, she met somewhere like in the middle. So they might give her like number 10 or something. She might not get 8, but she might get 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
because
like that.
Manon, I thought Manon would have got higher, but because she beat a higher ranked opponent when she beat Maya, but they had her under Grasso. So, it's probably going to work out somewhere like in the middle.
Yeah, they knew to keep her below Grasso, of course. You know what I'm saying? But
Say
I just
what?
I said they knew to keep her below Grasso.
Oh boy, I ain't even look. We
I mean,
gonna
it
we'll
just
hold
is
off on that.
it just is what it is. They knew that's why she didn't pass her in the rankings. But anyways, it is what it is. I want to talk about how I think Macy Barbour would have been a better opponent for both Jennifer Maya and Marina Moroz. I think Macy Barbour would have been a better opponent. Just for Macy Barbour versus Marina Morose, that could have been a banger because Marina Morose likes to throw heat too, and her clinch game is solid. We've seen a much improved clinch game from Macy Barbour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Macy Barbour might be the most dangerous clinch fighter in the division, bro. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
her
saying?
wrestling's better than Macy Barber's too.
Say what?
Oh, her wrestling is better than Macy Barber's too.
But I'm talking, say, okay, yeah, oh, for sure, absolutely. A lot of people's wrestling is better than Macy Barber's, but um,
Yeah.
I think that fight, that matchup, like Marina Morose versus Macy Barbour, that could have played out nicely in a bunch of different ways because Marina Morose ain't no slouch on the feet either.
No, she ain't. Her boxing's on point.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like her boxing is on point. So with that being said, I just feel like, and then like Jennifer Maia versus Macy Barbour, dude, man, that would have been a great fight too, combo. You know it would have been.
Yeah, that would have been a good fight, man. I'd be interested to see who's stronger in the clinch because Jennifer Maia was getting outstrength by Manon Fiorot, so I'm curious to see like how strong is Macy Barber got now. Her being a little bit younger and getting in better shape and really hitting these not just weights but just hitting these strength drills that she's been doing up. They've been putting her in a better shape now, man. Like her strength is going up.
You talking about Marina Morose or Macy Barbour?
Macy Barber.
Macy Barbour, yeah, dude, because dude, I didn't. She handled Montana in that clinch, dude. Like I was not expecting that. Like I knew that Montana was weak in the clinch, like that wasn't her strong point. But man, dude, like Macy Barbour, and then her elbows in the clinch too, dude. They cause a lot of damage in the clinch, dude. Like when you exit, when you think you got out of that clinch, dude, and Macy fires one of those elbows, those slicing elbows, dude. Macy Barber causes a lot. She's not just she not only does she just annoy you in the clinch, you know what I'm saying? You could just see the frustration bleeding from Montana, no pun intended, but you can see the frustration bleeding from Montana De La Rosa, dude. And not only that, she was landing these bomb elbows in the clinch, like straight to the nose, straight to the face, man, busting her up. It was crazy, dude. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, her inside game has gotten to a point where, it's gotten to a point where I think it can hang with some of these fighters. It's just her overall like stand up game, Macy Barber's that is. It's still a little questionable. She still got power, but sometimes like from a distance she don't let her hands go enough. So I'm thinking that's where somebody like Jennifer Maia should have success. And I
Right,
say should because you know how she is, man. Like
right.
she still ain't letting go enough herself. So it might turn into a shadow boxing match from a distance. Watching them two from the outside might be boring, but when they get on the inside, it would be interesting.
Well, I mean, because they kind of the same from the outside. They both got this tight guard. And they just kind of bobbing and weaving. You know what I'm saying? Like they kind
Yeah,
of the same at distance.
yeah, they be bruising they be bruising air, but they won't touch.
They won't touch each other.
Man,
All right. So, Cabo, I'm gonna move on to well, hell, we've talked enough about Alexa Grasso and Viviane Araujo, man. It's just at this point, it's just time for that fight to happen.
right.
How do you feel that I'm proud to say, I can say now because it seems like somebody else has been. I ain't gonna say who I think it is, combo, but I feel like somebody else is jumping on the train. You know what I'm saying? But I want to feel how you feel our girl Juju's how Juju fits into all of this. Like, could Juju have been an opponent for somebody, or who do you think Juju's first opponent inside the UFC will be? And where do you think her level is right now?
I think Juju is still. I think she's. I think she's still an unranked fighter right now, but I think she can grow into something more. It's just going to take a matter of just polishing everything up, man. Like she just got a lot of good things about her, man. Like I told you, man, I think she has a good build for the division. Like she's got that length and frame. Like, well, it's not.
Arguably one of the best builds.
Yeah, one of the best builds. Oh, similar to Chikagan because she's so long, but unlike Chikagan, she's strong. You know what I mean? Like she's really
Right, right.
basing her style off of strength. and she's not afraid to throw hands, you know. So she's coming in there like she wants to be well rounded. I ain't gonna say she's full on well rounded yet, but she's coming into somewhat of a well rounded fighter, and I think that could be a problem. But it needs to be nurtured, man. Just needs to be nurtured first. You can't throw in there with some big names. I want to see her in there with somebody like Jazzy, just because it's gonna be a big build up. Like, you know, they talk trash. They both talk trash, man. So I think that'll just make it like an interesting fight,
Right.
and interesting name on her resume. Like if she can handle somebody that big, you know, just off the size. I just want to see two big girls in there fight like that, man. So if she go in there and handle somebody like her, I think that would just be like a good name to go in there and go in there maul and dominate for a first fight. You know what I mean? And then
Coming. Juju
yeah,
coming,
I
bro.
say this too, and then move on to somebody like JJ Aldridge. Then if she go in there and beat somebody like JJ Aldridge, which she possibly could, like I think JJ's still technically better, of course, but if she was to go in there and like break somebody's will like that, just because you see her killer instinct more, then you might start putting more respect on her name, you know?
Maybe JJ Aldrich might be her first fight in the UFC.
That would be crazy. Um, would I pick Juju right off top? I don't know. I don't know if that would be a good first fight. She could win it though, just because we seen like JJ play more the technical fighter, which is dangerous sometimes with her. Because if she goes in there with those killers, man, they just don't respect her power, man. They go after. And she's so, you know, like I said, she's big too, man. That would be a dangerous fight for JJ.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm. It's a good fight. Anybody that Juju fights is gonna have to be wary of, the things that Juju presents, just that tenacity. Like you might, and even in the fight in the Tough House with Claire Guthrie, I thought that there were points in this fight where Claire Guthrie would be winning when it came to points. You know what I'm saying? Like when it came to
Right.
who was landing the cleaner shots, Claire Guthrie was teeing off on Juliana Miller at some points of this fight. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like for sure. Um, but and Claire Guthrie is the same type of fighter, that scrappy girl who will close the distance, throw heavy shots, got power in her punches. You know what I'm saying? But I just, Juju, man, I just feel like I don't even think that Juliana Miller is technically better than Claire Guthrie. You know what I'm saying? Like when I went back and looked at their fight in Invicta, and looked at this one, I'm like, the better fighter, the better fighter on paper looks like Claire Guthrie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just looking at how she fights and her speed and her accuracy and the combinations and how she fires off shots really fast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I thought that she would be able to get past Juju, but Juju is just pure heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's got a skill set. It may not 100% be, where it should be, where it needs to be, but she fills in a lot of that gap with just the tenacity, man, and just the killer instinct. Is just, I mean, her fight name, it's real. It really fits her, the killer. You know what I'm saying? She goes after these girls, and some of these girls, they just don't have that. They don't have it.
Right. Right. Yeah, I think that's I think that's gonna carry her far, man. That killer instinct. You know what I mean? Like as long as she knows how to balance it out, I think, man, she could be a problem. But like I said, I just want to see her in there with a few of these unranked girls, man.
Yeah. Uh-oh, combo,
Who would you want to see her in their fight? Huh?
combo.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Roger just dropped some news in the comment section. He said, not 100% sure Fiorot makes the fight. Echoes on the streets that they are looking for an alternative opponent for Chukadian.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh no. What's the
Oh,
deal, man?
no. Oh, no. I hope not. I hope that fight. What is going on with Manon, though? Like, is there something
Oh.
going on with Manon?
Well, no, it was last couple of times it was Andrade and Chikagan that pulled out. I mean, and I don't think anything's been going on with her.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's Roger. He got an ear into to the behind the scenes of some of this stuff, man. How you feeling about that statement combo?
Oh man, depressing, man.
That's pretty depressing.
Yeah, that's depressing. I don't know what it could be with her. You know what I mean? Like, Chikagan pulled out, Andrade pulled out, and with her, I don't know what her situation could be. You know what I mean? I really don't know. Maybe it's another injury. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I might have to talk about this on live stream. Look, I believe in giving your all in the gym, but sometimes, man, you gotta go. That you gotta pump the brakes, man, because injuries happen. Especially when you're getting older, man. Like, you just can't go in there and give it. You gotta save something for the fight, man. Like, going all out in the gym, sometimes okay, that's fine, but when you go in there and go 100 or 200 every single training session, you ain't gonna make it to the fight. I'm just saying, like, off top, I don't know if that's the issue yet, but
Right.
I'm just saying, like, that seems to be the problem with some of these fighters. Oh, I broke my finger, I broke my toe. That probably could have been avoided if they had just, didn't go all the way out and just save some up for the gym. I'm just saying.
What if Taylor Santos raises her hand? What if all of a sudden Taylor Santos um, says all of a sudden Taylor Santos medically cleared the fight, and Taylor
Uh-oh.
Santos steps in there and bangs it out with Chook.
Let's get it. Let's get it,
Let's
man.
get it.
Hey,
Let's get it.
let's get it.
Let's get it for sure. Like, I'm down to see Taylor Santos because I just want to. Like, still a little bit of a question mark over Taylor. Like, I want to see Taylor come back with a like. If Taylor was to come back mean, bruh, if she was to come back mean, bro, that's just like, I mean, somebody in trouble, bro.
Meaner. Yeah, you mean come back meaner. She already
Come back
mean.
meaner, bro. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
MMA art says,
Oh,
imagine if Manon pulls a Holly Holm against Shevchenko. You mean gets beat up like Holly did?
yeah, that's what I was about to say. You mean lose? Because Holly lost that fight.
Holly lost that fight convincingly against Valentina. Like, I mean, it wasn't even close. Taylor Santos dealing with her own issues at this point. Well, duh, Marcus Bell, we know that. Did you not hear me say, what if all of a sudden we hear Taylor Santos is medically cleared to fight? Duh, Marcus Bell, Mr. Captain Obvious over here. Like, we know
Hey,
that's
it'd be crazy though. Like if Tyler did if Tyler got this fight, she fought Chikag, and that would throw that whole, it would change the
throw it
whole
for a loop.
trajectory, man. Because then Manon might have to wind up fighting the winner of Grasso or Arujo or something like that.
And if this fight don't make it, then we just gonna have to pull back and let the winner of Adarujo, uh, Alexa Grasso be for the next title, but next title shot. You know,
Yeah, yeah. It's looking that way. If Grasso go in there and bag another win, she'll be 4-0. So they might go ahead and try to give her that fight
right?
against the Bullet next year.
It says George Page said it'll be end of next year till Santos comes back. We've seen people come back quicker from worse injuries, so I don't know. We don't know that for sure. George Page, don't spread fake news like Tyler said that or something. Like, it is
Yeah,
what it
usually it
is.
take about word is she didn't get the surgery, but then another word I think I heard what Valentina saying that in one interview that she was saying that Tyler was healing up, and like I said, some fighters they come back about 8 or 9 months from a fracture eye socket. Depends on how long, depends on how bad it is. So if she did get surgery, she might let it heal. Might be about 9 months, so she might be back earlier than that.
Yeah, I'm just ready to see what she's gonna do and who she's gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Chukagian versus Manon at this point, that fight needs to happen. Like,
Yeah,
Manon needs to do whatever it is that she needs to do. You know what I'm saying, to get to the point where she can fight Chukagian, because that's the only fight that makes sense for Chukagian. Like, Chukagian could fight any one of these rising contenders right now. She could fight Alexa Grasso or anything. So, the fight makes more sense for Manon, for all the hype that's on Manon and what Manon is telling everybody that she is. You know what I'm saying? And what I think she is, and what you think she is, and what the majority of the people in the comment section, it's a fight that needs to happen more for her. That Chukagian can fight anybody. She can fight
Right.
for a belt. She can fight Casey O'Neill. She can fight Andrea Lee. I mean, hell, we just seen her fight, Amanda Ebos. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, she can fight anybody. I just want to see this fight for more for Manon, and if Manon can really step up and prove herself, that she deserves to be where everybody thinks that she should be. So I'm down to see that. I'm ready for that.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for that. That's what I'm just saying. I hope whatever the issue is, it can be worked out. But if it's something physical, I mean, hey, you can only do what you can. You're gonna have to wait. But
Right.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Like between this fight and the Grasso or Rujo fight, we just can't win, man.
I'm telling you, though, and those are two very important fights, like
They're critical, man. They're critical, yeah.
critical fights. Yes, critical fights that we need to see. You know what I'm saying, to prove. You know what I'm saying, I mean, because it's been a little bit of a rocky road for Viviane Araujo. Like she's won some, she got that push. You know what I'm saying? I think her first fight in the flyweight division was Alexis Davis. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
mean, like, she's had that push and she needs to keep that push. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to Alexa Grasso, solid, you know what I'm saying? Some people think she's soft, which I don't understand where that come from. You know what I'm saying? But solid prospect, arguably the best boxing in women's MMA. You know what I'm saying? And she's on that trajectory. She's unscathed at 125 pounds. So it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And Manon and Chukagian makes the most sense as well. But I want to ask you. I want to move on to the next fight on my list, combo. Since you jumped in before I could get through all the
Okay.
fights that I had up on the list here. It sucks ass, bro. It sucks ass that we don't get Melissa Gatto versus Jillian Robertson because that was a straight up scrap. But we
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
we get Maria Agapova versus Jillian Robertson. Tell me what you think on this fight, bro. But I would have much rather have seen Gatto versus Robertson though.
I agree. I was about to say the same thing. I would prefer the Gatto fight. I mean, this one here, I kind of see it as a stay busy fight for Robertson, man. Like, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
Jillian Robertson has a better skill set. And I think she's definitely, a specialist that is more committed to what she wants to do than Agapova. You know what I mean? Agapova, like, she's just so questionable, man. Like, she could be taken out of her game plan and fights off emotion too much that I could just see somebody like Jillian Robertson going in there and making easy work of this fight, like she did. Yeah,
capitalizing on her
capitalize.
silly
Yeah,
mistake.
like she could
Yep.
do this easy. That's why it's kind of like I hate to say a step down, but it kind of is. But how else are you going to make it though? You got to stay busy. You know what I mean? So it's good in that aspect, but as far as just like a test for Robertson, it don't get me going, man. I think Gatto would have been her real test to see, if she can get out this
Right, right.
unranked zone.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like I just see it as like I'm getting the same vibes like as I got with the Priscilla Castueda fight. Like there's some dangers there. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, we know. Like I know there's some dangers there. Like Priscilla Castueda can knock you out. Maria Agapova can knock you out. But somebody as squirrely as Jillian Robertson, man, who makes people fall into their trap. These lesser IQ, lesser ranked fighters who don't know any better. Jillian Robinson sets these unavoidable traps for them, you know what I'm saying, and get them wanting to, I get it. It doesn't work on everybody. It didn't work on JJ Aldrich, it didn't work on Macy Barbour. Some people it don't work on. You know what I'm saying? But, people like Poliana Botelho and Courtney Casey, you know what I'm saying? These traps that Jillian Robinson sets for these fighters to get them striking and getting them wanting to take her head off, like they fall into it and then they can't get out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just so weird. Like, yeah, Melissa Gatto, very well rounded, known for her striking and her grappling. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have been a little bit more of a test to see Jillian fight a big, strong flyweight like that. But Maria Agapova, man, she hasn't really showed us a whole lot.
Right.
Like I've seen her
Um,
get I've seen her get beat up more than I've seen her beating somebody up.
Right, yeah. I haven't seen her do much, man, except, so good striking and like get these quick submissions against lesser opponents. But the minute you see her get into a real scrap, like when she gets on the ground, you can pretty much say it's a wrap, right? I mean, at least Jillian Roberts can go 3 rounds. She can go 3 rounds with a fighter and always be a threat. But I haven't seen that in Agapova anymore. Like when I first seen her, I was like, oh, this girl tough. She's dangerous. But even when she's behind, she's never really a threat. I think Jillian Robertson still always has that. Uh, what do you call it? That she can always.
That danger factor.
Yeah, the danger factor. Exactly. Yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah, the danger factor about her. She can still go in there and submit you at any point in a fight, or she improving on her hand game. She could work on that, and even when she's on the ground, man, like her ground and pound is good. Like her ground and pound is good. Like she just doesn't
Right.
submit you. So there's a little bit more. There's a few more levels to her, man, than there is a Agapova, man. So it's just what's next for her, man. Like what do you think, man? If a Agapova would go in there and lose this fight, you see her getting cut or something, man? Is it that
I
bad?
mean, bruh, probably. I mean, let's just be real. Like, she came out smoking. You know what I'm saying? Not beat the brakes off Hannah Cyphers. You know what I'm saying? But it's just it's Jillian Robertson is just a different fighter. You know what I'm saying? She's just not the same. She's Yeah, her striking's not that good, but Jillian Robertson ain't always there to be knocked out like girls. Like somebody needs to be for Agapova to knock him out. Like you got to be right there before Agapova to knock you out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like Jillian Robertson coming in and darting in and out and doing what she does. You know what I'm saying? Like it creates problems and it frustrates these fighters. Like Courtney Casey, that's the best display of it for me. Like what I'm saying? The way Courtney Casey was just so she didn't know what to do. She didn't have a backup plan. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't know what to do in there. Once Jillian started imposing her will, she didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I just think it'll be like I just think Jillian will frustrate Agapova to the point where she'll make that mistake. I don't see Agapova swimming in those waters. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see her swimming in those waters. You know what I'm saying? Like able to reverse positions on Robertson, or maybe she can stop a takedown or two, but I don't see her knocking out Jillian Robertson. I don't see it. I don't see it. Even if she does stop a takedown, if we get the relentless Jillian Robertson, where she's just relentless on going after those takedowns, you know what I'm saying, and she just string them together like she can get her down, you know what I'm saying. It'll frustrate Agapova because, of course, in training, that's what you hear, and you can't end up in this position. And then when you end up in that position, what do? It's just like people fighters like JJ Aldrich. She had a plan B. She ended up under Jillian Robertson. You know what I'm saying? And she got out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because JJ's well rounded. You know what I'm saying? But Agapova, I don't know. That's why I'm saying the fight with Gatto was much more intriguing because there were more danger factors there. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was a must win for Jillian Robertson. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Jillian beats her, then I would feel more accomplished that was more of a test that she passed because Melissa Gatto is so well rounded. Powerful striker, good grapplers, good submissions, a lot of submissions. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole aura of Melissa Gatto seemed more of a challenge for Robertson than Agapova. Like Cachueta, Agapova, Courtney Casey, to me, they don't seem as like big of a challenges for Robertson.
No, no, not at this point. I think Jillian just needs a couple of different levels to her game to get into the top 15 and get those
Yeah,
levels and she be good. But
yeah,
right now where she's at, she's just on the ground as far as a grappler better than these girls that are left. Like the ones that surpassed her, yeah, they deserve to because they showed it. Like Tyler Santos and
right.
even the girl that didn't fight her like Manon, they're out of there. But for Jillian, it's just like getting a couple more levels to her game. But if she doesn't, she'll be here. But I can still see her beating a lot of these other girls. So
Right.
you know, this fight here is gonna be another one where I think she should just be able to bag it.
Yeah.
I'd say it's like 70-30, man. What about you? I think about
Yeah, I'm
70-30.
going with 70-32. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless she, and another thing too about, people saying, oh, Jillian Robinson can't strike, she'll get knocked out. Jillian has a good chin. You know what I'm saying? So even if she does get hit, You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not seeing her going down. Like, it takes somebody like Macy. We've only seen Jillian rock one time in the UFC, and that was against Macy Barbour. And look at who
Yeah.
it was. You know what I'm saying? I don't even see her, like, being in that big of a trouble. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she can land that straight right hand, like she, snap Agapova's head back like she did Miranda Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? Like, then maybe we can, get some things going on the feet here. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
I see what you're doing there.
I mean,
I
she
see
did.
what you're
She
doing.
snapped Maverick. Yes, Maverick beat her, but Maverick will always, bro.
Hey,
It is.
look, you got to take chances if you want to get in there,
She
right?
got her
And
head
that
snapped back by Julian Robertson, bro.
look, her game plan was to get in there and get her down to the ground, right? It worked. So,
Listen, man. Listen. All right, Carbo. So I'm gonna move on to the last subject here. You're gonna close this thing out with me. Now that it's been a minute since I've been on live. We all know, y'all done gave me hell about it already. I know it is what it is.
about like 3 months, right?
And no, it ain't been no 3 months. Chill out now. More like 3 weeks. It ain't been no
Hey,
3 months.
you worse than Vivian and Grasso, man.
Chill. No way. Um, I do want to ask you about, now that this fight has been booked, how are you feeling about Zhang Wei Li versus Carla Esparza, bro?
Oh
Finally.
man.
Oh, wait. I got one more before that. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Before we go into
okay.
that, Mackenzie Dern versus Yan Xiaonan. Final thoughts on that. I know that fight's coming up soon. So, and also I want to get your opinion about how good did Mackenzie Dern look when they put that camera on her at the last fight, at the last pay-per-view card. I did want
Oh
to talk
boy,
about
that.
that too.
Oh
Lord
boy, don't
have
get me
mercy.
started. Don't even.
She was looking like a Brazilian, something dipped in honey and smelling like rose petals.
Oh boy, look, look. You just spoke for both of us. So okay, we're gonna keep it
I'm
at
telling you, boy. Woo.
that. Oh man, okay. The fight, I see it as 50-50, man. During Zhao, it's a 50-50 fight, really, man. I think Yan Zhana has no reason to get outstruck by Mackenzie Dern, but Mackenzie Dern
But
does have she does have a bit of a better, well, I won't say a bit of a better, she's getting better with her hands than she when she first got into the game. I ain't gonna lie, her hands have gotten better, so she could always have that surprise element, because I think Carla landed a good right hand on Yan Zhana,
she sure
and I
did.
think Dern's right hand has improved, but how can she deal with the hand speed? That's the question, right? And the other question is Dern takedowns, have they gotten better in training? Can she take that into this fight? Like, has her ability to get takedowns gotten better than Yan Zhana's takedown defense? What do you think? Like, Yan Zhana's been really working at her takedown defense as of lately. Do you think she's mastered her defense better than her ability to get takedowns? What do you think?
I think we're 50-50 in that battle too, dude. I think, it's still 50-50 there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If Mackenzie Dern starts shooting takedowns like a wrestler, that's all she needs, bro. That's all she needs. That's all Mackenzie Dern needs. That's what's stopping her. You know what I'm saying? That's all she needs is a double leg, bro. Or
Right.
a single leg. That's it.
Yeah.
If she
Especially
can get,
against Yan Zhana.
say it again.
Especially against Yan. If her game hadn't improved like that, that's all she needs is to grab one of them legs and get her on her back.
Bro, Carla Esparza grabbed that leg so fast, bro. Like, Carla Esparza beat the brakes off of Yan Xiaonan. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Everybody want to talk shit about Carla. Carla beat the damn brakes off Yan Xiaonan. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
she did.
And Carla grabbed that leg, dude, and it was like butter getting her to the ground. You know what I'm saying? It was like butter. And Mackenzie Dern is real good with like trips and sweeps. Grab that leg and trip the other leg and take her down. Like, just do something. You know what I'm saying? Get this fight to the ground, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it gets squirrely on the feet, have that in your back pocket. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's
All right.
50-50 though. I think it's 50-50 because we've been saying
It
that
is.
how many fights now about Mackenzie Dern? Like, just do this, and she still struggles with it every single fight. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
yeah, I think it's a good fight though. But I
I,
but real quick before we get off of that, before we leave
yeah.
this subject, bruh, Mackenzie Dern looked like she was straight out of a honey bee
Oh man.
nest, and like I mean, like it was splashed with a little bit of honey and a little bit of milk and a little bit of dude, strawberry juice and just everything was. It was just like a smoothie of just nutritional greatness. Like, what the hell is up with Mackenzie Dern all of a sudden looking like that? Like she was fine before. Like she was like Mackenzie was fine before. But Mackenzie Dern is taking on like a whole new level of fine, bro. Like, what the fuck was up with that?
Yeah, they kept that camera on her a little longer than they usually do. I noticed. I was like, man, this camera ain't leaving right now. They're gonna stay here till the bell rings, you know?
Bruh. Like, bruh, that's what I was saying. Like, boy, they show is keeping this camera on because they knew how she. Boy, I'm telling you, I saw that and I said, Mackenzie, like, what is up with that, dude? You know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
say, look, I'm gonna say it like this. Look, if her takedown, look, if her ability to get takedowns is improved as much as how she,
How
was
she
able to wow
looked.
that camera,
Mm-hmm.
hey, then look, she should be able to win this fight. It would be 80-20 then.
She should be able to win this fight with one takedown.
Right.
If her takedowns is any good as the way she's looking nowadays, Lord have mercy. She running a tight race with Tabitha Ricci. I can tell you right now, because Tabitha Ricci, woo, Tabitha Ricci just took me. That ain't nobody ever threw me for a loop like that until Tabitha Ricci and Maida Bueno Silva. Boy, I'm telling you.
Well, you and 25 million other viewers, right? Like you saw how many views her weigh-in got.
Bruh. And then the thumbnail they used, bro. That's what did it though. Was that damn
That's what,
thumbnail?
yeah, that's what did it. Yeah, that's
I'm
what did
like,
it.
come on, man. Like UFC, come on. And it was the UFC that uploaded it too, bro. Like,
They
bro,
know what they're doing.
like, come on, man. Y'all gonna do that, bro? No wonder this video got 25 million views on it, dude. Like, that was wild, though. I didn't think UFC played into it that much, bro. But dude, we know why. We know why the UFC got Alan Perez in there too,
Oh yeah, it was. She was embarrassing though, man.
bro. What happened, come up?
Embarrassing, embarrassing. I had a fighter. I ain't gonna tell you her name, but she'd been hitting me up about her, and we've been talking about it, and I was just like, yeah, that was embarrassing.
Wow. Yeah, that was wild, for sure. But last but not least, dude, we're gonna move on to this Carla Esparza Young John Wei Lee fight has been announced, bro. How you feeling about that?
First off, I have to say respect to both fighters, to Carla too. First off, I'm gonna say, look, I love Whaley's style. Like her as a fighter and everything, but my like for this fighter is not gonna make me disrespect another fighter. I'm gonna say that first off. I think that's where a lot of people get so caught up and emotional. Like they love a fighter so much they ready to tear down another fighter just to express their worship, which is
Yep.
it's kind of disturbing to me.
It's very disturbing. It's not kinda. It's very disturbing.
Yeah. And so with that, I will say, I love the fight. It's a fight that needs to happen. Whaley has a good chance of winning, but you can't put Carl out the door like that. Like a lot of people just putting her straight out the door, and just saying, "Oh, she ain't gonna win this fight." We never know what could happen in this type of match. Carla, though she doesn't get it, go in there and makes an exciting fight like Whaley. She can go in there and do something that some of these other fighters never done to Whaley. I mean, if you look at what Carla has done, she's staying consistent. Like close fights, but she's always stayed consistent on who she is, right? Now, you can't mix that up with your love for Wei Lee. Like Wei Lee is exciting. She exciting on the winning end or she exciting on the losing end, right? But you never know which Wei Lee's fully going to show up through say 2 or 3 fights, right? She's never really been the same fighter. Though she is a few levels above Carla, I think, as far as wanting to get it and go for it, but it's still like Whaley is the one that's more questionable. Like, how's she going to show up? I know people gonna read that the wrong way and they're gonna cry about it, but
Right,
you
right.
still don't know
But what you
which one
can't
is going to
argue,
show up.
but you can't
Right,
argue what version of Carla you gonna get. You always gonna get Carla. That's why you
right,
said you use the perfect word, consistent. Carla is
right.
consistent. We know who we're gonna get. Now Carla has surprised us when she fought Claudia Gadelha. I wasn't expecting Carla's hands to look that good. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
wasn't expecting Carla to be cracking with right hands. You know what I'm saying? She cracked Marina Rodriguez with a couple right hands. Cracked Yan Xiaonan with them right hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? But still, to this day, we gonna see Carla shooting for takedowns.
Right. And you gotta remember she beat fighters like Marina Moroz too. Long, tall wrestlers and strikers
Right, right,
that she could go in there and just kind of nullify and beat Berna Jandiroba, who was considered a better grappler. So all of these were close fights, but you got to give her credit, man. Like, she's always trying to find a way to win, and she's always dangerous. And that's why I think people are not giving her credit for it. They just continue to say, "I hate Carla. She gonna lose." And that can't be a prediction. I hate Carla. I ain't gonna, I'm gonna totally throw you out the door. And put your opinion out. I'm not gonna value your prediction at all if it's just based off of hate for somebody. Like, tell me something good. Tell me something
right,
that makes sense, make some valid points. Like, I could tell
right,
you why I think Whaley would win. That's because Carla's kryptonite is strong fighters like Suarez and Joanna. She can't handle those type of strong fighters, right? That's based off of fact and what I've seen. Ain't got
right.
nothing to do with it if I dislike her or not. So I think for the most part, I haven't really heard a value argument or breakdown from anybody yet. Even in my chat, most of the time, it's just, I hate Carla, she gonna lose.
Right.
Nobody's really broke it down to me. I mean, I know you will right now. What do you think?
I mean, it just is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Carla. Carla, man. She doesn't come into a fight defeated. She comes into a fight ready to implement her game plan. You know what I'm saying? And for me, like, over when you see that from a fighter, like when you see consistency and confidence. I spoke about this a few weeks back. Confidence, man. If you come into a fight with no confidence, but if you got the skills to win a fight and you come into it with no confidence, you're gonna lose that fight. Look at De La Rosa versus Barbour. She lost that fight. She had no confidence in herself in that fight. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? But Carla Esparza, when you see Carla fighting, it doesn't matter who it is that Carla's fighting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wrote Carla off against Marina Rodriguez. Yes, Marina Rodriguez was landing the nicer, cleaner shots on Carla, but Carla worked those takedowns. She played into her own strength. She played into what works well for Carla Esparza. You know what I'm saying? And it won her the fight. Ground control, ground and pound, takedowns. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and people, so I think people see how Carla lost that belt to Joanna, and it kind of painted this picture about Carla. You know what I'm saying? It painted this Carla's weak, Carla breaks picture, of Carla, but we didn't see. They don't remember Carla standing up to Tatiana Suarez, taking that fight with Suarez. You know what I'm saying? They don't remember Carla beating Marina Rodriguez. They don't remember Carla beating Yan Xiaonan. Carla beating all these other people. You know what I'm saying? That she done beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not seeing that. They not seeing how Carla's only lost a handful of fights since she lost the title. Carla's on an
Right,
incredible streak right now.
right. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I, I,
I
I
think I
can
just had
definitely agree with
I
that.
think I just had myself on mute the whole time for the whole chat. I'm sorry, guys, if y'all didn't hear what I said, but the gist of what I said was, you know what I'm saying. I just think that, for based off of what we've seen in the UFC, you know what I'm saying, Carla can deal with more. Carla can deal with more different types of ways that people are trying to beat her than Zhang Wei Li. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Carla just deal. She can deal if you're in. Like if you're strikeable, like if Carla looks at you and sees that you're strikeable, like she can strike with you, then she'll strike with you. You know what I'm saying? But if it's somebody like Marina Rodriguez or somebody tall and big like that, like she's gonna take you down and she's gonna maul you. You know what I'm saying? And Zhang Weili to me ain't that much bigger than Carla. You know what I'm saying? So we could see some success from Carla Esparza on the feet in this fight. I wouldn't be surprised if I seen Carla landing some jabs or some right hands on Zhang Weili. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Not at all.
Right. But that's a good point you made though, that Carla has adjusted and overcame more different looks when you think about it, consistently. Again, like, yeah, Wei Lee's been in there with different looks, but has she been able to beat every single different look? No, like she could, she beat the Joanna Andrade, but couldn't beat the Rose level.
Right.
But if you look at what Carla's been facing on her ride back up, Carla went on a longer winning streak this
Right.
time around too,
Right.
to get her
Yep.
title shot versus Wei Lee. Wei
Yep.
Lee really just fought Taylor, Torres, and Aguilar on the way to the title shot.
Right.
This time around, Carla fought 5 fights in a row to get
Right.
there,
Right. And
and
against tough people.
against tough people, yeah, and then beat that girl that Wei Lee couldn't beat again.
Right.
So even though it was an ugly fight, so it's still a W. But when it comes down to it, yeah, I think Carla still has something to offer in this fight, like mentally as well. Like people think she's gonna lose or think she's scared, but nah, man, I'm just saying, like she's been doing this for a long time, and Suarez and Joanna, I think them were the two biggest boogie women she fought, to date. And
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't think she has any fear of Wei Lee at this point. It's just a matter of how the styles are going to clash. So I think she's going to try what she can. How it plays out, I still think, yeah, Wei Lee does have a couple levels above her, but what do I know? What do I know when it comes down to it? Carla's probably going to have something to add to that and say, hey, no, look, this is what I got to shut her down. Like I can put her on her back and she can't get up, something like that. So
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's just at this point, I'm just ready to see some of these fights play out. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for that Chook Manon fight. All of these fights. I'm ready for it all to just happen so that we can talk on the other side of it. But we've been here before, Combo. We've been here before with me and you sitting on a podcast talking about what's coming up. And then when we actually see it, we're gonna talk about the after effects of it. It's the same routine.
yeah.
That's how we do. But I do want to get your quick thoughts real quick about Cyril Gahn, dude. Like, what do you think is next for Cyril Gahn after that performance, and what does he offer to the rest of the heavyweight division, bro?
Ooh, man, Cyril Gahn, man, that was a beautiful performance, man. That alone right there just showed me what level of like striking and like how tough he is, what
Man,
level he's on,
he
man.
looked like he was out there striking like a heavyweight Joanne Calderwood, man.
I was about to say, yeah, yeah. Like I was gonna say like Manon or somebody, like when I was gonna say she need to take some points from him in that body attack going into a Chikagan fight, man. Because like his body attack was vicious, man. I'm
Yeah.
talking like the jabs. I think yeah, like the striking level right now, it could be pretty much. Let me see. I would like to see him fight with Stipe and John Jones. Is that fully signed on?
It's supposed to be, man, but we ain't got that official announcement yet.
I would like that fight, man. I would like
What,
that fight.
Surreal Gone versus Stipe? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the only one that really makes interest to me, aside from like a rematch with Ngannou. But other than that, who else is there? Like, who else would you want to see him fight? He
Curtis
beat,
Blades.
yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
runs from Curtis Blades. Everybody runs from Curtis Blades. Nobody wants to fight Curtis Blades. John Jones don't want to fight Curtis Blades. Cyril Gahn said after the fight that he don't want to fight Curtis Blades because they know they can't handle Curtis Blades. You know what I'm saying? Curtis Blades is that he brings that type of wrestling along with knockout power, man. You know what I'm saying? Like these people, Curtis Blades can knock you the fuck out, or he can take you for a real ride. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, yeah,
he's the. Go ahead.
that you know how he looked against Francis could tell me like how he would look against a high level wrestler like Blaze. You know, if Gon gets stuck on his back like that, so I could see them trying to avoid that fight. But I don't know, man. That's a good one. That's a good one. So it would either have to be that one that would interest me or Stipe.
Yeah, man. I hope this Stipe John Jones thing goes down because you know what I'm saying. If you want to give John, everybody hyping John Jones, and I get the hype, you know what I'm saying, but it's just a different ball game up there at heavyweight, dude. And if you want to taste what it's like to really fight a heavyweight, John Jones to me was the best matchup that he could have gotten. I mean, Stipe was the best matchup he could have gotten. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different when Stipe touches him. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like when Stipe touches John Jones, and he will touch John Jones. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna feel that even Daniel Cormier said, he
Yeah,
said, when he went, because people think that he started at light heavyweight. No, he was the Strike Force heavyweight Grand Prix winner. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So he fought at heavyweight before. He said, when I went down to light heavyweight, he said, man, these guys, they just don't punch as hard. You know what I'm saying? He said he said the only battle I had to worry about was the weight cut. He said, you know what I'm saying? Because he said that's why I was so gung ho to fight at light heavyweight, because for one, they don't hit harder, they weigh less, you know what I'm saying, and I know I can be the champion. And plus his best friend Kane Velasquez was the heavyweight champion, so he wasn't gonna fight Kane. You know what I'm saying? But when John Jones, and his toxic fan base, you know what I'm saying, they think that John Jones is just gonna waltz into 200, heavyweight and just, cream through these guys. I'm like, listen, you guys are fucking insane if you think that John Jones is just gonna have easy street up at heavyweight. It's different when people like Francis touch you, when people like Curtis
Right.
Blades touch you, when people like fucking
Well, Cyril
Derek,
Gahn showed it too.
huh?
Cyril Gahn showed it too. Like
Yeah,
Cyril Gahn was winning,
yeah.
striking all
It's
day. But you
it's
see how easy
different.
it was to drop somebody. Like one hit from Ty caught him and dropped him. Like if he didn't have the heart to get back up, he would have been out.
That's what I'm saying. It's different up there, dude.
It's different.
It's different. You know what I'm saying? And Stipe, arguably the best heavyweight in the whole division. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's hard for me to just say, John Jones is just gonna beat you. You don't just beat Stipe. You know what
right.
I'm saying? Like you don't just beat somebody like Stipe. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. What happens with Cyril. Like you said,
Oh
I
yeah,
would have liked to see Cyril Gahn versus John Jones because to me they're very similar. Other than the
yeah,
wrestling
yeah.
from John Jones, but the way they strike, dude, the way they strike to me is very similar. You know, very in and out, long strikes. Listen, that's probably the best. Cyril Gahn probably got one of the best jabs in MMA. Period. Just straight
And
up.
just
I mean,
just
his
all around body attack too, man. His body attack, like I haven't
body
seen
attack.
anybody.
Yes, dude.
Yeah,
His body attack, dude. The way he was stabbing, and Ty is a big dude. You know what I'm saying? Ty is a big man.
yeah.
The way he was stabbing Ty to the body, man, like that was different, man. That's different.
That was like every shot he was landing on Ty's stomach, man. It was just like making me like roll over, man, because I couldn't see Ty like, how he was taking these shots. I mean, he was like getting front kick, he was getting stabbed to the stomach, he was getting like
Yeah,
just every angle he was hitting with, man.
and jab to death.
Yeah.
So, um, all right. So let me get to the comment section. So
All
Ulysses
right.
says, "Last one. Who you got? Charles Oliveira or Islam Makhachev?" That's a good fight.
I'm a ride with Oliveira, man.
I'm
Like
gonna ride with
I can't
Oliveira.
pick it. I love him as a fighter, like complete fighter. Like if you were to say anybody complete at this point, like I almost picked Dustin Poirier against him, man. But but I had to go back last minute and say, nah, I got to go with Oliveira, man. I just like Oliveira better as a fighter, man. Like all around.
Yeah, man. The way that guy can overcome adversity, dude. Like it's almost like, I hate to say it, but it's almost like he got to get rocked in order for him to wake up, dude. Because I mean, he
Yeah,
got rocked. But I knew for sure. I said if Michael Chandler drops him, dude. If Michael Chandler
yeah,
drops him, it's over. Like he's gonna finish him, dude. And Michael Chandler dropped him and beat the shit out of him, and he didn't. And he didn't. I said if he don't
yeah,
finish him, he'll beat him. Like if Michael Chandler don't finish him, Charles Oliveira will beat him. and I'll be damn for
Oh
damn
yeah.
sure if that ain't what happened, dude. Like it's this hard. Like you can't go, oh, when you see uh Charles Oliveira get chin checked, you just can't count him out because he's still fighting,
Right.
he's still in the fight.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
Makhachev, I, yeah,
Still need to
I'm
be
I'm a
proven to me. Like I don't see like that many levels to him yet, man. Like I mean I see him, climbing the ladder, but I don't see him like I just don't see like it's hard to describe right now, but you'll see. You'll see on fight night because I'm going with Oliveira.
man. I'm gonna have to go with that too, man. But yeah, man, Combo, I'm getting ready to close this thing down, bro. Uh,
All right.
I appreciate you coming in, dude, but I ain't about to do no 3-4 hour long live stream like you, bro. I mean, I just can't keep up with you like that, bro.
I'll be on like I'll be on a little later tonight, maybe like around 7:30. Because I gotta express my depression for this possi possibility that Chikagan and Manon might be off. So, oh man,
I mean, I hope that that's just talk and it's just an echo. But I hope Manon don't become that fighter that we have to worry about pulling out of a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want her to be. I don't want that cloud over Manon. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Manon go and get this belt. You know what I'm saying? I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? She's in my quadruple threat. It's time to see her work. It took some convincing for me. Everybody thought I was hating on her. I'm not. I wasn't hating on Manon. Y'all. Some people were forgetting the whole time that she was in my triple threat. You know what I'm saying? My
who
quadruple
said
threat.
who
I
said you're
just,
hating on Manon? I don't remember.
I just needed to get. No, a lot of people said I was hating on Manon. I just needed to get more
No, I said it.
convinced.
I was the one that said it. I was just seeing if you
I
remember.
know you. I know you said it. I didn't want to put you on blast like that, but it is what it is. I want to
Yeah.
see her. I want to see her do it. I want to see at least if she don't win it. I want to see what kind of fight she puts up against Valentina Shevchenko. Like I just want to see how the fight plays out. So it is what it is. But yeah, Combo, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm gonna get you off here, bro, and I'm gonna close this thing down, homie. Any closing thoughts?
No, man, everything's good. I want to see this Macy Chase on fight, so I might talk about that tonight. Irene Aldana.
Yes, yes,
You
yes.
know, because we need some action in bantamweight for real, though, man.
Irene Aldana might put them hands. She might put them hands on Macy Chasson though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, she might put
I
them
want to see.
hands on Chasson.
Hey, look, she got skills to snap her head back, bro. I'm just saying.
She can snap her
Yeah.
head back, bro. Yeah, she can snap her head back for sure, bro. With them hooks and shit, we might see her head get snapped back. Macy Chasson, I don't know, dude. Like Macy got
she,
it's
yeah.
Macy to me will always be questionable at 135 pounds.
Oh
She'll
yeah,
always be
yeah.
questionable. So it is what it is. But anyway, man, Combo, I appreciate you coming on, bro. I'm gonna close this
All
thing
right,
down,
man.
homie.
Yeah, man. Hey, be easy. I'll get up with you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. All right, y'all. YouTube's finest, Combo Breaker 99, dude, coming in. He didn't talk too much bullshit today, so I think I can deal with him. I think I can deal with today. But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys coming in. Um, let's see. You wilding over Dern counts for 4 hours, BJ. Yeah, we got our money worth. Bruh. Mackenzie Dern, bro. Woof. Man, y'all seen Mackenzie Dern, dude. She looked like she was just dipped in gold. I'm telling y'all, like I need to find. Don't make me put that on the screen. I don't want to put that on the screen, guys. But Mackenzie Dern, dude, just wow. Just I mean, woof. Listen, first of all, before I'm a podcaster, before I'm no filter MMA, before anything, I'm a man. I'm a man before anything. So, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta be real with you. Mackenzie Dern was fire. Mackenzie Dern was fire. And then she had brown on. I heard she had that Brazilian tan going on. Just I mean, just y'all can call it what you want to call it. But it is what it is. But anyways, I'm getting off of here. This is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA, guys. Your boy is back on the airways. Like I said, guys, I just checked my archives and I've been doing this shit since 2017. That R word is nowhere in my future. That retirement word is nowhere in my future. I'm gonna be doing this for a while, guys. So just because I take a break every now and then, don't get scared. Don't think, oh, BJ's leaving. You know what I'm saying? You see these outlets, and I've been a part of a couple of these outlets. You know what I'm saying? They come and then they go. You know what I'm saying? They come and then they go. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna come and go, but No Filter MMA is gonna. I'll let y'all know when No Filter MMA is not gonna be anymore. But for right now and for the next few years, strap in because your boy is gonna be here. Okay, people. I had somebody write me and say, "Is No Filter MMA done?" No, 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 no. No Filter MMA just needs a little break. No Filter MMA has a life. No Filter MMA is a hardworking man, and No Filter MMA likes his sleep. So just let me put it like that. Just let me put it like a dot. Okay? But anyways, guys, please hit that like button, hit that dislike button. Drop your comments in the comment section. Let me know how you felt about the topics of discussion today. And if you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And your boy is out.